Hi guys, what's up? So today we're going to be looking at the tips and tricks for the writing section of the SAT. So let's get right into it. So these are some tips that I pretty much compiled during the time I was studying. So it's stuff from Black Book, it's stuff from College Panda and Khan Academy, and some of my own tips that I've come up with. Okay, so answer A, or otherwise known as no change, is a valid answer choice. You should get that in your mind. So you should pretty much understand that no change is as likely to be an answer as any other one. Okay, read the passage from the beginning, including the title, and answer the questions as you go, because sometimes they'll ask sentence placement, sometimes they'll ask which one would make sense in referring to the main idea of the writing, so you never know what they're going to ask. So this is probably the best way to go about answering the questions for the writing section. Okay, know your grammar rules. So check out my other videos that I strongly urge you check out that video as it covers every grammar rule that you need to know and all things related to the writing section. Moving on, so be time efficient. So you should take 30 seconds or less because you already have like 35 minutes for 44 questions. So this would definitely be something you need to work on your time management. Okay. Make sure your answer choice fits with the grammar style and is consistent with the rest of the passage. So this would be stuff from giving examples that flow with the rest of the passage, stuff like that. So you'll see that on the SAT practice test. Okay, every answer for the SAT writing section, and this also goes with the SAT reading section, is as obvious as SAT math question. So these are very obvious answers, and once you know their pattern, you can easily answer it. Okay, try using vertical scans down a list with similar answer choices. So if there's just differences between commas like ands or colons, use your vertical scan to eliminate which ones. Okay, and vertical scan, if you don't know what that means, that just pretty much goes like down the list straight, like one word. So if the first word's trying for each one of them, you're gonna look trying, see if there's any difference. Then you go to a comma if that's any different. So just looking up and down at the answer sheet. Or the answer choices, my bad. Okay, shorter is always better. This is just a well-known strategy that the shortest answer is 99% of the time going to be right. Okay, so the Black Book strategy was wrong answers tend to imitate right answers, and yes, this is true as they would incorporate like verb conjugations, something that we'd see, something that we talked about in the other video, but they incorporate it in the wrong way. Right. So carefully read the prompt of each question, and that's only if it's applicable. So make sure you're knowing if it's adding on to if it's a sentence that's being added on, or if it's a sentence that's being removed. Just make sure you're knowing what each question is going to ask. Okay, look for relevant issues. So this just pretty much means like try to find stuff that's wrong with it and know why it's wrong. So eliminate 3 wrong answers. This is another common strategy, and just mark your choice and move on, because you only have like about 30 seconds to answer each one. Otherwise, if you take like a minute or 2 minutes, you're already going to be way too much in the hole, and you won't be able to finish the writing section. Okay, and study material I recommend. Okay, so the number 1 is definitely the SAT Prep Black Book 2nd edition. I read this cover to cover. I really thought it was helpful, so I've been trying to promote this as much as possible. Number 2 would be surprising. It's actually Khan Academy. So the Khan Academy writing practice is really good, especially developing skills for each individual section, each individual category. So yeah, I did like this one. And number 3 would be the College Panda SAT writing. This one's also good. It's a little tedious, but I'd say it's a pretty good writing practice. So, and along with these individual practices, it is important to take practice tests from College Board every week or 2. It depends on your schedule, just to track your progress, to make sure you're not going downward, to make sure you're just going in the right track. Alright, well that's it. I want to keep this video short, and this was just a couple tips and tricks that I found. So if you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, and if you found it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. Check out my other videos for more, and peace.